Good day everyone. Me and my partner Roosevelt we will be discuss about the money and monetary policy. But before we proceed to our discussion, let us know what is the origin of the money. In our ancient time, the type of trading that we use was called barter. Barter is a type of trading where two parties or people exchange their goods and services without using money. Example, si Mang Kanor ay may sakahan. Nagtrabaho sa kanya si Juan. Ang ibabayad ni Mang Kanor kay Juan ay hindi pera kung hindi ay maaaring produkto o ito ay 1 or 2 kilong bigas. So, dun sa paraan na yon, dahil hindi pa nga uso ang salapi o pera, hindi sila gumagamit ng pera para ipambayad sa serbisyo o sa produkto na kanilang kinukuha. Ngunit dahil nga may mga difficulties or disadvantage ang barter system, kaya ito ay pinalitan ng monetary system na i-report ni Roosevelt Plastique. Nagsimula yung paggamit ng pera noong 500 or 5000 BCE to 7000 BC doon sa Western Europe. So, sila ang kauna-unahang gumamit ng salapi sa pakikipagkalakalan. At according naman sa isang historiador na ang kauna-unahang gumamit ng perang papel ay walang iba kung hindi ang mga China. So, let's proceed to our discussion. Money. Money is any object that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services and repayment of debts in a given country or socio-economic context. The main function of money are distinguished as a medium of exchange, a unit of account, a store of value, and occasionally a standard of deferred payment. Money is a medium of exchange because money is always in the middle between the buyer and the seller. And unit of account, which means that it is the ruler by which other values are measured. Halimbawa ngayon, ang presyo ng 1 kilong baboy ay 300 or 350. Then, ang presyo naman ng manok ay 200. So, halimbawa, si Aling Marta, ang pera niya lang ay 250. Ang maaari niya lang mabili doon sa 250 na yun, kung gusto niya ay 1 kilo, ay 1 kilong manok lang ang kaya niyang mabili. So, doon makikita natin na yung pera natin, kung gaano lang kalaki yung hawak nating pera, yun lang yung kakayahan natin or pwede nating ibili. Second, store of value. It becomes store of value when amount of it is kept for a period of time. So, kalimitan nito yung mga jewelry o yung mga gold na kung saan may mga taong na kinikip nila ito for a long time para pag in the future magkaroon to ng mas malaking market value o tinatawag na store value or store of value. And the last is standard for deferred payment ay tinatawag nating pamantayan sa maantalang pagbayad. This means that if money is usable today to make purchases, it will also be acceptable to make purchases today that will be paid in the future. So, halimbawa, kung tayo gusto nating bumili ng bahay, wala tayong pera. So, ang pwede nating gawin, maglo-loan tayo para may pambili tayo ng bahay. Tapos, yung pinambili natin ng bahay ay na inutang natin sa bangko ay pwede nating bayaran ito ng paunti-unti hanggang sa makabayad tayo. Money supplies and demand. Like other goods, money has its own market supplies and demand. According to Mankiw 2007, money supplies consist of currency in circulation and demand deposit. Dito sa Pilipinas, yung currency natin is peso. Currency in circulation includes coins and paper bills in the hands of public, while the demand deposits are balances in bank accounts that depositor can be accessed on demand by writing a check. He also explained that the credit cards are not parts of money supplies because they are just a matter of deferring payments. Most of people who use credit cards probably have less cash in their hand since they pay for transaction at the end of the month or some other agreed time by the bank and the card holder. Debit cards are similar to demand deposit, which may be accessed almost any time. There have three types of demand for money. First, transaction demand. Transaction demand, money needed to buy goods. This is related to income. Ito yung from the word transaction, ito yung pera or salapi na ginagamit natin sa pakikipag-transaction, halimbawa sa business or ginagamit nating pambili ng ating mga pangangailangan sa pang-araw-araw. Ito namang kasunod ay yung precautionary demand, money needed for financial emergency. Ito yung mga pera na inilalaan natin in case of emergency or yung mga hindi inaasahang pangyayari. Halimbawa, itong nangyayari ngayong panahon natin na bigla nagkaroon ng COVID. So, yung parang sinasabi lang dito na yung pera ng precautionary demand, yung pera na to ay nakalaan yun para sa mga ganong klase ng pagkakataon na hindi inaasahan or mga emergencies. Third, speculative demand. When people wish to hold money rather than to buy asset, bonds, or risky investment. So, ito naman yung tumutukoy sa pera na tinatabi o savings ng mga depositor na kung minsan parang gusto nilang tumaas yung bonds or yung loans sa bangko, pero kalimitan hindi, or yung interest, pero kalimitan hindi ito nangyayari or parang unrealistic. So, mag-proceed na tayo sa monetary policy na kung saan ito ay i-report ni Roosevelt Blastini.
Monetary policy. Monetary policy is the macroeconomic policy laid down by the central bank. The monitoring and control of money supply by central banks such as the Federal Reserve Board in the United States of America and the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas in the Philippines. BSP performs and supervise monetary policies to stabilize prices and sustain growth. It has the privilege of controlling money supply. Ito daw pong monetary policy or patakarang pananalapi sa atin daw po is Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Sila daw po yung nagko-control sa supply ng pera sa atin. The main tools used by the central bank to control money supply are open market operations, It refers to the buying and selling of government bonds or securities by the BSP. Ang halimbawa po nito is, kung halimbawa si Bank X ay may utang kay BSP, maaari siyang umutang ulit. Dapat lang nasisigurado na ang kanyang mga unang na utang is mababayaran niya. Reserve requirements are regulations on a fraction of reserve that banks must hold against deposits. Decreasing the reserve requirement, banks have more money to lend. Ang halimbawa naman po nito is, kung si Bank X ay may nakadepositong pera sa kay BSP, 200 million. Ngayon, ang kailangang interest ni BSP is 10%. Kailangan mag-iwan ni Bank X ng at least 20 million kay Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Hindi niya ito pwedeng withdrawin at hindi niya pwedeng gamitin ang perang ito. Kailangan maiwan sa Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Discount rate is the interest rate on loans that PSP charge on commercial papers when discount rates are low. Banks to tend to borrow more. This leads to an increase in reserves and money supply. When discount rates are high, banks borrow less, thus money supply is decreased. Ito daw naman po, kapag daw ang discount ay mababa, mas madami daw po yung humihiram ng pera sa bangko. Kaya daw naman po yung money supply is tumataas. Kung mababa daw naman po ang discount rate, ay kung mataas ang discount rate, mas kokonti yung humihiram ng pera. Kaya yung supply niya mababa. Monetary reserves important in controlling credits, the security of the depositors, and as an instrument of control by the government in cases of economic instability due to much credit or to an imbalance in foreign payments. Objective of monetary policy. The primary objective of the monetary policy is to provide financial stability that promotes growth and development of the economy with minimal inflation. The success indicator of monetary policy is the rate of inflation in lower result. Ito daw na po, layunin daw ng monetary policy is mapatatag daw po yung ating sistema sa pananalapi. At yung ating ekonomiya, may angat ang ating ekonomiya sa pamagitan po ng low inflation o minimal inflation. Yung pagtaas ng mga bilihin dapat kontrolado ng BSP. The objective of the BS is to encourage economic growth and to maintain stable prices of goods and services by ensuring a low and stable rate inflation. To achieve this objective, BSP adopted an economic policy called inflation targeting. And what is inflation targeting? Inflation targeting is a central bank strategy of specifying an inflation rate as a goal and adjusting monetary policy to achieve that rate. Inflation targeting primarily focuses on maintaining price stability, but it is also believed by its opponents to support economic growth and stability. Ayun po, layunin daw ng BSP na mapanatili yung tamang presyo ng mga bilihin, hindi siya tumataas. Kaya po nag-adapt po sila ng isang polisiya na tinatawag na inflation targeting, which is para ma-maintain daw po yung price stability, yung tama lang na presyo ng mga bilihin, hindi siya tumataas. Dahil kung tataas po yung presyo ng mga bilihin, yung mabagal po yung pag-unlad ng ating bansa at yung supply ng pera natin, mas kokonti yung magiging supply ng pera natin dahil din sa inflation rate. Tapos na. Thank you for listening po. Maraming salamat po.